It has been a while.
Sorry, it's very echoey in this room, so sorry if it's a weird volume.
We're making do with what we've got. Basically, my parents are having their house kind of like decorated while they're clearing through it, and so the whole family is in this house. And we were like, we need to film a video while now we can. And we're just making do with what we got, aren't we?
When was the last time we filmed a video together?
I have no idea.
So, me and Grace, we haven't hugged though.
We haven't touched, actually.
But we're seeing each other now. We're kind of like a bubble. Yeah. We don't really mingle with anyone else, so we feel safe. But we were like, oh my gosh, we can film a video together, which, as you can tell, feels really weird for us right now.
It feels so weird. I actually don't think I filmed a video in my parents' house
this year.
This year,
probably not.
No, we have actually seen each other. Like, we've come over and we've sat in the garden and we've had like a fire or we've had like a picnic. But we've possibly been more careful than most people, still to this day now.
Yeah, we're still very conscious about it. So we're back, and we thought we'd do a video about how we earn money and how we earned money in lockdown, because our main income disappeared pretty much.
It's complete. So we did a video on this about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and it was how we earn money as YouTubers. Well, it's safe to say that has completely changed. Our forms of income have changed. We've had to change them. And we thought we'd talk a little bit about how we've kind of survived lockdown when it comes to financially.
Yeah.
And how we've kind of grown apart in the financial side of things as well.
Yeah. I would say, actually, me and Grace are very lucky. We always made sure we never put all our eggs in one basket. Yeah. We've always been those sort of people.
And not just that, I think we had our channel had changed and evolved, we'd kind of grown apart a little bit anyway. You know, we both have partners, I'd moved away a bit. We could tell that we were never going to be in the same house again, like living together. And so we had to try and think of alternative ways to earn money and create content. Creating content on this channel has still a long way to go. We're still not completely sure how we're going to do it for the future.
Yeah.
But we want to do more together.
I think we want to do YouTube less as a job, to be honest. We want to do it less as a job and just more as, let's just share our lives online like it started.
Yeah, and then if we earn money from it, it's a bonus.
It'd be like a little work bonus.
Yeah. A little work bonus,
because when you're self-employed, you don't really get bonuses from the company.
And I think the thing is, the reason that it's kind of naturally evolved, let alone coronavirus and lockdown, is because Amina and me, when we see each other now, we want to see each other as like sisters, like catching up, because we don't live together anymore. We don't want to see each other and be like, we have to do work all the time. So for instance, this video, we're just doing this video and then we're switching off from working together and we're just having a day spending time with each other.
Makes our relationship better as well,
Definitely.
To be honest, because it was strained for quite a while when comparing myself to you.
Yes.
But yeah, so we'll stop babbling and just get into it.
Talk about money. Let's talk about dollar. Do you want to start first?
Yeah, go
What's
on.
your main form of income currently?
Social media management.
Yeah.
Which, I'm a manager.
Oh, I think she should actually start her own agency. I'm slowly persuading her to do that, as in to manage social media accounts.
I'm getting there. I started off on a freelancer website and I was literally earning £50 a month. But at that time it didn't matter because all our main income was YouTube, presenting, commercials, all the stuff that me and Grace did. So it didn't matter, but I just was I'm going to dabble in this. And now I'm at the point where I'm actually got clients and I actually do monthly retainers. And Grace is just she's really helping me out, convinced me to do a monthly package and stuff like that. I've still got a long way to go and I've still got a lot to learn, but
she's not a millionaire or anything, but it's definitely work. What started as a side thing is slowly moving into your main income, I think.
I'm slowly getting there, which is exciting because it's hard work does pay off.
And to be fair, when she first told me about this, I was like, yeah, you should do it, but I was scared that it was going to take away from our channel. But I think naturally anyone would be, but instead now what's happened is we've both got our side things and then we have YouTube together, and it's a lot more healthy and natural for us.
But it also means we're almost thinking about other work projects we could do together. For instance, Grace was doing a work with a client and then she got me some social media work.
Yeah, except I ended up not doing the work for the client and now Amelia's getting paid by this person.
I know, that's pretty rare, isn't it?
So I don't know how that happened.
It's It's karma for when I went for that Waitrose job and then
I
you got the
see.
job,
Of
you know,
course.
yeah, like 10 years later.
Obviously, she has her book as well, her second novel, which you can pre-order or buy. Like,
Yes.
When this video comes out, you can probably buy it.
You
So go
can
into the
buy
link.
it. Yeah, it won't be pre-ordering.
I've read it.
Out. Grace has read it.
Yeah.
Grace doesn't read books.
No.
So the fact that she read it in a day,
Yeah.
I actually think like it's probably better than my other book.
In fact, Amelia's book and her other book, so her new book and her previous book, are like the only 2 books that I've read the whole of in like 6 years or something. Well, it's a lie. I've read like I've read a few books,
But not fiction.
Not fiction. No. It's the only 2 fiction books.
Yeah, you don't really read fiction.
I've read books on like self-sufficiency
Yeah.
and sustainability, but they're like, facts.
See, that's a good sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. Like, but
No.
they're good.
No, but I'm saying that is genuinely.
No, but they're good.
Thank you.
So check those out. And obviously Amelia has that as income as well, but it's not, Amelia couldn't like pay a mortgage on it or pay rent on it. if you know what I mean.
It's what I call my work bonus.
Yeah.
Because I get it like, well, obviously it's ended now because the 2 books are out, but who knows in the future. Yeah, so actually me and Grace, we are thinking and currently like in the discussion sort of phase of writing a book together.
Yeah.
Children's book. Which I think would be really cool because Grace has really creative visual ideas.
I mean, we're super early in it. Like,
Yeah.
we have to pitch the idea to publishers and everything like that.
Pitch
So
it
it's
to an
not-
agent first, then pitch it to publishers.
It's not like when you hear of a YouTuber's book and they're like, oh, I've got this idea and you can pre-order it now.
No,
It's
no.
not like that. But that would be a cool project, and that's something that we probably wouldn't have done if we didn't go on our own little separate
Yeah.
tangents and then we like met.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of leads to what I do.
Yes.
So I think it was January time, but I've always kind of like dabbled in drawing and illustrating. Like when it came to our Christmas cards every year, I'd draw them up.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to want to do digital marketing at uni, but then didn't go to university. So I've always been interested in it. Ryan bought me an iPad and I started playing around with it. And then I started naturally creating Instagram stickers that I could try and use. And that was like in January, I think.
Yeah.
And since then, I now get paid to do it by clients.
But then I think the beautiful thing with Grace's job, it's so like versatile. So she does like graphic designs, she could do portfolios, like it just goes into so many different things.
Like I've been working on some like logos, I've been creating some like shareable content for Instagram. And one thing I will note is I've had a few people message me being like, if I use your Instagram stickers that you share online, do you get money from it? No, that's just like free content that I create, but it's kind of like a portfolio. And there's a YouTube video on this channel that tells you how you can create Instagram stickers if you're interested.
We can link it or like do a little card right now.
Yeah, and if you're interested in hiring me to create some for your brand or create any form of like illustrations or some drawings or anything, then let me know because I absolutely love doing it.
Honestly, it's so like you've done stuff from like Superdrug, you've
Yeah.
done stuff for some really cool brands.
Yeah, it's been really
It's really
exciting.
cool. Like honestly, I wish I could have that sort of. I don't know, like you and Henry are both very artistic, and I just
Yeah, but writing's an art in itself.
I
And
know,
you can do that.
yeah. I can write. I can't draw.
So I've been doing that kind of stuff. So it's a lot more like illustration and drawings and things. So I've been talking to a record label about doing some drawings and stuff for them, which is really exciting. So I'm doing the drawing side, Amelia's doing the writing side, and then the managing social side. And then we do obviously occasionally get sponsored jobs still. Like Amelia had a sponsored TikTok.
I know.
I had a sponsored Instagram post, but it's definitely obvious that it's not as frequent as it used to be. And so that's why we have done everything else as well.
And we're enjoying it. I think it means when we put content out, it's not like, oh my gosh, it's got to be for work,
No.
It's just because we like it.
Yeah.
It's
But at the same time, you're not pressured to just put something out for the hell of it because that's not your sole job either.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I don't know, I just feel like it. Having YouTube full-time obviously was lovely, but it never was full-time for us. We were always doing other stuff, like presenting, commercial. We were always doing other stuff, but I think it's so much nicer in this position where we're not relying on something. Because what if YouTube suddenly deletes one day? So we're not relying on that. We're also thinking, okay, what's some... Also, the beautiful thing, especially for me... Well, no, I'm just chatting.
She's just so excited to talk to a camera.
The beautiful thing, especially for me, is the skills I'm doing now for my career I've learnt through YouTube. Probably
Yes.
not so much for you.
No, but I've learned some tutorials on YouTube, so
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing. And this isn't saying that like we're leaving YouTube or that we'll be sticking with YouTube for the next 10 years. We honestly have no idea where we're going, and that's kind of the beauty of our jobs.
We've had conversations about it. Like, I don't know, especially if we had kids and stuff like that, it starts to change, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, we love YouTube as a platform. It's just that realistically, working together full-time as siblings just wasn't working as well as we'd think. Not that we were like arguing all the time, although we did occasionally have arguments, just because it's not natural, I think, to depend on that for our full-time income.
And I think when you're 17 and 19, when we started, it was fine. Like, we both lived at home. We were like working in Waitrose. It was fine.
Yeah.
But then, you know, when Grace started moving out, got married, and then I've got a partner, it's just, your life changes.
Yeah, and your interest changes as well. So that's a bit of how we earn money, I guess, as YouTubers and during lockdown. And hopefully we will just go up and up and up in what we're doing. And hopefully you'll follow us along on the journey.
Yeah, and if you want, I heard Pete just sneeze then.
There are so many people sneezing in this house, or outside actually, the majority of them are.
But yeah, and if you want our services, we'll link our deets down below. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any questions you want to ask us, let us know down below, and yeah, hopefully see you soon.
Yeah, to be honest, we just wanted to film a video together, and this is the first thing that popped in our head. We wanted to take this chance while we could. Can you even tell that we're still a little bit distant?
Yeah, I know, we're not even like getting super close.
Maybe for the thumbnail. Bye.
Thanks very much. You sound Australian there. Thanks very much, guys. I can't do that.
Thanks so much, guys.
I was going to try. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. See ya!